This is the Meater Smart Thermometer, and it could change the way you cook. So this tiny thing is very impressive. It is a Bluetooth smart meat thermometer. It is a food grade stainless steel body. There's a couple of temperature sensors inside. There's one about a third of the way up here, and that's the one that measures the internal temperature of the meat that you're cooking. And there's one on the end as well, and that one is measuring the ambient temperature of the oven or the grill or wherever you're cooking things. The internal sensor can handle up to 100 degrees Celsius, 212 Fahrenheit. The sensor on the end here, much hotter, 275 Celsius, 527 degrees Fahrenheit. You can use this for cooking meat on barbecues, on frying pans, and grills, in ovens. You cannot use it though underwater, in deep fat fryers, pressure cookers, or in the microwave. So how does it work? Well, it comes in a rather attractive wooden charging case, and as soon as you pull it out of the case, it starts sending temperature data to your phone over Bluetooth. The app in the phone has a selection for the type of meat you're cooking, for the cut of meat you have, and also for how well or rare you would like it done. That's all based on USDA guidelines. If you want, you can set up a custom cook if you're doing something special. But usually what you do is you would stick this into the meat, making sure that this temperature sensor here is about in the thickest part of the meat to ensure that everything cooks properly. Select what you're cooking and how you'd like it done and put it on the heat. Temperature data continually flows from these two probes over Bluetooth to your phone, and after a couple of minutes your phone is going to be able to figure out the rate at which the temperature is rising, the rate it has to go to, and therefore when it's going to be ready. And you get a countdown on the phone telling you when your meat's going to be ready. 5 minutes before it's ready, there's a little extra alarm to warn you that time is getting close, and then at the exact moment that you should take it off the heat, the app sounds an alarm and you can do that. It's not finished once it's off the heat. It continues to monitoring for the resting period when temperatures are stabilizing. And then as you sit there looking at it going, come on, come on, come on, it finally tells you that you can cut into your piece of meat and enjoy it. And every time I've used this so far, the meat has come out perfectly. It hasn't disappointed yet. I did it with a couple of steaks at different times to make sure that it wasn't a fluke. Both came out wonderfully. I did it with a chicken. The chicken came out 99% perfect. There was one tiny small area that was a little bit undercooked, and later I sort of deduced that it was probably because I had the temperature probe in slightly the wrong place. It wasn't in the thickest part of the meat. So something as you start using this is you will need to start getting very good about where to put this, but if you position it correctly, no problems so far. So yeah, Bluetooth Low Energy from here to your phone. One of the disadvantages of that means that your phone then has to be close to where you're cooking because it's Bluetooth range. If you're cooking over a flame, you're probably not going to go very far anyway. But if you have, say, a chicken in the oven for an hour, you don't want to be sitting in the kitchen all of the time monitoring this. So if you have another device that has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, you can leave that in the kitchen, and then through the app, all of the data from this will be broadcast across your local home network. So that if you have another device, your phone or something, you can be in another room and you can monitor. So you can have a device to send it onto Wi-Fi, it just needs to act as a relay. The battery, as I said, charges up in here. There's a double AAA battery in the back, and the case holds on with a magnet. And there's a couple of extra magnets here so you can put this on the side of your refrigerator or on the side of your grill or something like that for when you're not using it. Takes a few hours to charge up, about 2 or 3 hours to charge up. When it is charged up and you take it off, 24 hours of continuous data flowing from here to your phone before the battery's gone. So this is easily going to last you a whole grilling day if you have a big 4th of July party or something like that. It costs $69 for one of these, and that comes with the charging block. There is another version that's about to come out. The probes are the same, but you're going to get 4 of these probes and a slightly more complex charging block that includes that Bluetooth to Wi-Fi bridge function, and that's going to be $199. So that's the Meater Wireless Smart Thermometer. I'm looking forward to using it in the future.